Hello everyone, we are the Google team from Bigtech Inside Trip. My name is Sandal and I'm here with my teammate Yewon. Today, we are excited to share the result of our project where we analyzed Google and created content based on our insight. Our presentation is structured into 8 parts. We'll start with a brief team introduction and our reasons for choosing Google as our topic. Then, we'll dive into Google's business and our revenue model. Is such an ad system, YouTube, Google Cloud, and AI strategies. And wrap up with a summary of Google I/O. We'll conclude with an analysis of our content performance and share future directions. Our team name is GOOD, which stands for Google to the End, reflecting our aim to deeply explore every aspect of Google. Again, I'm Samdul and this is Yewon. We keep up this project with the goal of analyzing Google from vertical perspective. So, why Google? Yewon became interested in Google's technologies and ecosystem through her experience with GDG SWU, while I've always been fascinated by how technologies, user experience, and business models come together in companies like Google. Our research process follows 6 stages: research, stages planning, content creation, publishing, promotion, feedback collections. We've been working on this project for about 4 months, starting from March 12. Our podcast news focused on Google business structures and revenue model. We covered core business, code drivers, operational metrics, and SWOT analysis. We found it particularly interesting how Google operates under Alphabet, a holding company that allows various branches to function independently. We also ran an A/B test on the cover design. The version with an emotional hook outperformed the more informational versions. This showed us that emotional appeal can outperform pure data in SNS engagement. It significantly influenced the design of our following cloud news cover. Personally, I learned how Google manages multiple revenue streams under the Alphabet structure and how non-advertising income is steadily growing. Yewon mentioned that through testing, she realized how much impact a casual curiosity diving title can have on engagement. Our second cloud news covered the machines behind Google's search and its advertising model. We discussed search engine market share, crawling and indexing, and ad placement strategies. We tested uploading the content to different accounts and found that accounts with a smaller but more interest-aligned following perform significantly better than large generic accounts. This insight has shaped our distribution strategy moving forward. Target reach matter more than just scale. We also introduced the content creators in the post, including our names and face helped increase trust and engagement. Since then, we consistently added editor interest in our content. From this content, I realized that search engines are not just about finding information. They are part of a highly sophisticated monetization system. It was interesting to see how user search behavior directly translated into revenue. Our third cloud news focused on YouTube's revenue model. As premium service and features like Super Chat, we explore how YouTube creators and the platform collaborate to generate value together. We test a more visual layout, encouraging the use of images. This significantly improved the completion rate and clarity of the message, providing the power of strong visual. We also experimented with friendly story-like titles. For example, titles like "What's the secret behind YouTube's revenue?" outperformed straightforward ones. It became clear that if a single line, your title, can dramatically influence content performance. Yeon found it meaningful to understand how YouTube shares revenue with creators. She also took pride in seeing how friendly title and image-heavy layout increase both readability and engagement.
Next, we'd like to highlight our contents on Google Cloud and AI strategy. This card news was published for May 4 to May 8, gained 190 views, reached 87 accounts, and received 7 reactions. We focused on integrating trending keywords such as Gemini and generative AI to increase relevance and visibility. These strategies help improve both view counts and click-through rates. We also tested a summary slide at the end of the contest which simplified complex information visibly. This feedback was overwhelmingly positive. Comments mentioned it was easy to understand and well organized. This shows us how important clear summaries are in driving user satisfaction. Sandal, for example, learned how tools like Duet AI and Vertex AI contribute to diversifying Google's revenue beyond advertising. We also realized that simplifying keywords and enhancing visuals significantly boosts user understanding and interaction. Our final cut news recapping Google I/O 2025 ran for 40 days, from May 27 to July 5. It recorded 265 views, reached 109 accounts, and received 7 reactions. We used news hijacking by releasing it shortly after the actual event, leveraging the timelines of public interest. It secured timelines and established typical authority through rapid information delivery. We also implement persona-based targeting, tailoring the contents to different developer types, AI, Android, web, and cloud. This segmentation helps increase content's revenue and user retention. Finally, we adopted an insights-driven content marketing strategy. Rather than merely summarizing product updates, we created our content around engaging and relatable hooks. By highlighting real-world use cases instead of just listing features, we helped users instantly understand the value and impact of each update. This approach not only boosted content engagement but also deepened user understanding and trust. Personally, I was impressed by how quickly Google is expanding its developer ecosystem. Following their AI and cloud strategy made me excited about the evolving roles of developers in this space. To better understand the impact of our work, we gathered reflections and feedback from our peers. Many comments emphasize how interesting it was to see performance change before and after contest optimization, especially when we use A/B testing or changed cut formats. Some appreciate how we incorporated strengths like Gemini or Duet AI, while others highlighted how easy the visuals and summarize were to understand. What stood out the most was that our content didn't just deliver information, it encouraged deeper engagement, self-reflection, and even personal insight into marketing strategies. This feedback reminded us that good content is more than just visual or data. It's about how we connect with the audience and promote meaningful thoughts. So what's next? We use the KPT retrospective framework, Keep Problem Try, to map our path forward. We will keep the good practice, clean templates, peer feedback, and strategic experimentation. But we also acknowledge the challenges, slow response to issue, fear of not done planned, and lack of motivation. Looking ahead, we plan to try meta ads, clearer performance metrics, and more trendy formats like Reels to apply our impact. The key takeaway here is that content isn't static, it's a lively strategy that involves through content testing and learning. To wrap up, Gucci, true to its name, explored Google from cutting-edge technology to real-world strategy. Through this product, we learned how tech giants operate behind the scenes, how to tell stories that resonate, and how to keep improving through these feedbacks and interaction. We will continue to share meaningful insight beyond this presentation. Thank you for joining us. We are Gucci.